What if One Piece received a similar game to Marvel Rivals? Imagine the crazy abilities the Straw Hats would have. In this video, I'll be talking about what I think a moveset for Sanji Vinsmoke would be if he was in a Marvel Rivals styled game. Now, Sanji is my absolute favorite character in One Piece, and I would like to think of Sanji as a sort of dive DPS type of character. And I also feel like he should lean a little more towards a support role as a DPS because he is the chef of the crew. Now, Sanji is known mostly for his quickness and speed. I think a lot of people can agree that he seems to be one of the faster characters in the universe. So I imagine him jumping in and out of combat. I think that his passive ability should be his skywalk ability. This would allow him to walk in the air for a limited amount of steps and be a threat to dive in from the skies, which I do think is very much akin to his fighting style. I also think that another passive ability that he should definitely have and is integral to his character is that he's not able to hit women characters. So instead of damaging them, he could give them some sort of effect that could maybe charm them, which would like slow them. He could stun them with like a gaze, like a love gaze, or just some kind of effect that allows him to not be able to hit a girl because that's one of his policies. And also this could be something where maybe the girls are also not allowed to damage him back, so that it could be a little balanced. Now, getting into his attacks, I think that his regular attack should probably be some kind of kicks, but I think a potential for his kit could be that he could unleash like little fireballs to give him some sort of projectile damage from when he kicks. Now, let's get into his abilities. I feel like his first ability should be his Boof Burst attack, which is the attack he used to defeat Queen. But I think it would be cool if he just had it as one of his abilities. Kind of imagine this as like a diving kick attack similar to Iron Fist or Black Panther. And I think something cool would be that it deals burn damage to opponents if it lands. So they receive some sort of damage over time effect. For his second ability, I have his Konkasse attack. This is where he leaps into the air and then deals a downwards smashing kick. I think it would be cool to include this as one of his sort of abilities that he could use from his skywalk, where when he deals the downwards kick, it momentarily stuns opponents. Definitely would be a fun playstyle for him. For his third ability, I imagine him dropping cooked dishes around the map, similar to Jeff Bubbles or Rocket Health. Now, the variety of these consumables could also change, so it could potentially give health or could also give some sort of buffs for attacks or defense. And let's say an opponent ends up getting the consumable themselves, maybe it debuffs them. So there's all sorts of fun things you could do, but I think you need to honor him being a cook and supporting the team this way. For his fourth ability, I wanted to include his raid suit that he just unlocked. Now, I imagine this sort of as like a thing that he puts on briefly, and it just enhances his abilities until it's broken over damage. And I think a cool feature for this suit is it could add his little invisibility effect for a short period of time. So I kind of just want to use the raid suit because I think having Germa Black would be kind of cool in his moveset. Now for his ultimate ability, I think that he should do one of his kick courses, but it be Ifrit Jambe style, so the blue flames. And I kind of imagine this ability as one that could target multiple enemies, and it kind of sucks you into the attack if you get hit with it. Basically forces you to get dealt with a giant combo. I'm thinking of like Ike's final smash that he gets, or Kirby's, where you kind of are forced to like see the animation a little bit. And I also feel like this should also deal burn damage to opponents afterwards too. But yeah, I kind of feel like this would be a pretty good move set for Sanji as a sort of diving in and out DPS character, and also playing a bit of a support, being able to leave these cooked dishes for his team success. But let me know what you guys think his moveset would be, and also how you think he would interact with women in a game like this. I'm very curious to see how that kind of balancing could take place. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching.